Hi there. Thanks for joining me for this guided meditation to begin your new year. I hope that this meditation is one that not only helps set you up for envisioning your new year, but also is one that you can return to during the year anytime you need to reset or reconnect with what matters to you. So let's begin. Find a position where you can be comfortable yet alert. You're welcome to lie down and add any bolsters, blankets, or layers that give you comfort. It might be more comfortable for you to find that easy alertness in a seated position. So wherever you choose to be, however you choose to be, I really want you to feel like you are in a position where you are settled and supported. If you're finding it hard to find or settle into stillness, you can press pause and take a few moments to make some intuitive movements with your body, perhaps taking some gentle twists and side bends, or even a few sun salutations. And take a few more moments to make any adjustments you need to settle into stillness. Know that you can always move if you do feel uncomfortable, but I encourage you to find a place where you can be as still as possible for the next few minutes. In this meditation, I will begin by supporting you in finding stillness, and then the second part will guide you through envisioning your new year or upcoming period of time if you're not listening to this at the beginning of a new year. Looking ahead to see where you want to go and how you want to live and be. And know that you don't have to create or come up with anything here. Everything you need is already within you. Here we are creating space for stillness and silence to help you listen deeply for your own voice and to what you're really longing for. A container of space to hear what you are being drawn to in this new year. Begin to bring your attention to your breath. You might begin to breathe in and out through your nose, bringing equal depth to your inhalations and exhalations. If it's helpful, you could count your breath in for 3, 4, or 5, and then out for that same count. The beginning of a new year brings a certain excitement and energy of a new beginning and a fresh start. It's a time when many of us set goals and reconnect with habits that we want to carry through the year. You might be feeling pretty excited about putting last year behind you and stepping into a new year. Before we do that, I ask you to draw your attention to the experiences you've had over the last year and any feelings, thoughts, or worries that may have been present for you over the last 12 months. Most of us will have had plenty of good, bad, and neutral things that have happened in our lives over the last year. I invite you to consider these interactions, feelings, and thoughts with a sense of curiosity. You have the opportunity to learn from all of your past experiences without dwelling or getting sucked into them, but rather using them as learning opportunities. You are a perpetual learner who has the capacity to use change and challenge as opportunity for growth. With that shift in mind, I'm going to read some questions to guide your observations. Allow these questions as I read them out to guide you, but don't feel bound by them. Know that you don't need to do anything, but just acknowledge feelings and thoughts that were here, maybe still are here in some way. You needn't be concerned with having the right answer or any light bulb moments. And know that if nothing comes to your mind when I read these questions, that's okay. If there's something else on your mind, make a mental note of it and see where that leads you. What are your favorite memories from the last year? What lessons did you learn over the year? As you consider these lessons that you've learned, what would you do differently this coming year in those situations? What people, experiences, and situations did you find yourself avoiding over the last year? What are or what were you afraid of? What can you learn from your fears or what you avoided? What accomplishments are you proud of in the last year? What traits or characteristics help you lead you to these successes over the last year? Take a few more moments to be still, either continuing to consider the last year or just resting gently. You don't need to force or create anything. And now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, clear out the last year. Make room for this new year. Sense the rising and falling of your breath. Feel your belly rising, expanding with each in-breath. Releasing your out-breath without force, just letting it naturally fall away. You don't even have to think about it. Just feel your in-breath rising, your out-breath falling, rising, falling. And if thoughts arise in your mind, know that that's normal. Allow my voice to guide you back. Bring your attention to the parts of your body that make contact with the ground. Your heels, tailbone, shoulders, arms, the back of your head. Feel everything heavy, relaxed. Notice if there are any areas of your body where you're holding on, and see if you can just send your breath to those areas. Softening, getting heavier, letting go, letting go, letting go. You are supported and held by the earth below you. And spend a few moments now looking back on your life beyond 1 year, all the way back as far as your memories go. Seeing memories flash into your awareness and back out. If you find yourself holding on to a particular memory, just notice that. And then allow it to go as other memories come in and out of your mind. And now begin to take your attention into the future. See yourself growing older, maybe with gray hair or no hair, until you reach the final moments of your life. And imagine this future version of yourself looking back at your life and all these memories and considering what really mattered. Ask this future version of yourself with all the wisdom and experience you've gained over your life, what do I want to get better at this year? What new things do I want to try this year? What new places do I want to go? What areas of my life are a priority for me to focus on this year? What intentions or goals feel natural for me to set? Perhaps there are words, themes, or feelings that come to mind here. What are the things that are most important to me? Give yourself space to let whatever arises be present. There are no bad or wrong answers. Consider how you want to show up this new year. Listen deeply for any answers or even a word or a name. And rather than grasping for an answer, consider just observing any thoughts or images that come into your mind. And if nothing arises, know that's okay, and just be present with your breath, trusting that these questions are sinking into your unconscious. It's okay to feel uncertain or to feel like you don't have all the answers. You're not worried here about creating anything. You're simply listening to what's already inside of you. And you have everything you need. Rest in stillness for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready to come to a close, end with a moment of gratitude to yourself for carving out this time for your health and well-being. Know that as you step into this new year, you have the opportunity every single day and every single moment to begin again. Namaste.